Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angels Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shump. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Just about to get underway, Jackson Holliday digs in now and looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. In the air, right field. Adele takes it in for the out. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
2-0. And another ball. Rodriguez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. This one smoked on its way out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. Right through there for a strike.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
The 1-1. And the polar bear strikes out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one almost got him. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Solo shot, and the O's draw first blood. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Back in Anaheim and getting the start for Baltimore, Zach Eflin. What do we need to know here?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Leading off, Nolan Shotwell.
Tonight, first baseman, number 18, Nolan Shotwell.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Ball. 0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Got him. And one gone.
Batting second, center fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Bryce Teodosio.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Ball, no.
The 1-0. Popped up. Holiday moving under this one. 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Joe Adele.
Now batting Joe Adele, the leading home run hitter in the American League.
Too low.
Adele working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
2 down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one misses. 3-2 now. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ball 1.
Neto launched a homer in his most recent game. This one in the air, center field. Alexander on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. The Orioles lead it 1-0. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back here at Angel Stadium, digging in, Jordan Westburg. And that one is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. That's a little bit low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
This to third. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jeremiah
Well, we're going to see
Jackson.
throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
Jeremiah Jackson, batting with one down, takes a strike. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. This one popped up. And it falls. Around second, on his way to third. Now the tag at third, and they got it. And that is that. One left for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. That's out to center field. Alexander settles under this one. And there's one away. Chopper right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So digging in, Oswald Peraza. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's outside. Ball one. In the air, left field. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Ball, no.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Breaking
That's
ball
a ball.
misses down and away. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Got it.
He's out.
Nice play.
Up next for the Orioles.
And
second
here's a look at how
baseman,
he's
Jackson
using his
Holiday.
pitches in this one.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ball.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And the 1-0. Out towards right center field. Teodosio settles under it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Back in Anaheim, here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. O'Hoppe went deep in his most recent game. That's in there. That's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Christian.
Here's your 1. And that one sliced foul. The 0-2. Line drive. Got it. Great leaping catch. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. Line drive, base hit right field. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Ball one.
Shadowell, the runner at first with 2 gone. That missed by a lot. 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. The Angels lead 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
Yep.
The 0-2.
Ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Inside.
No, that's a ball.
Ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Taylor Ward blasts one out, his 17th of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So up next, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left side. Low gets under it. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In there for strike 1. Slider for a strike.
Ball 1.
And that's
Ball
way
2.
high. And that's ball 2. Got him swinging. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. Joe Adele. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. The 0-1. Hard hit left side. Throw to first is in time.
Up next for the Angels.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Yeah, doesn't chase, doesn't cheat, just waits for something he can drive.
Yeah, I'd say he's the definition of a professional hitter. You miss your spot, you're paying for it.
This to third. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Dunks one down, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Back to the mound. It hit him, and he boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
First and second, 2 outs. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounds one to short. Slides for the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You need, can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision.
And first offering is fouled off.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab. One away.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Blaze Alexander.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-1 now. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Dylan Beavers.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Out towards right center field. Teodosio should have this one. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels nothing. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a foul ball.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Into center. Alexander grabs it on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
The Orioles leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Shotwell will hit next.
B-Ride.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder,
Hook one.
Comes up empty.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels nothing.
Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with it, kid. You know what the time is. Shaking the wrist. I'm back on assignment.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit.
second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop, Gunnar.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And that one fouled off.
That's the ball.
And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. Pete Alonso with a rocket. His 21st of the year, and they add on. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One down. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Grayson Rodriguez is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Chase
Angels.
Silseth comes on now.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. See you later. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's Adley Rutschman. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one hammered left field, carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A two-run shot. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add on.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
At the plate, Dylan Beavers. Now fly ball to right center. Adele on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holiday.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front swinging that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And now 2-0. So far 7 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. The Orioles on top, 9-0. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Alexander on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now here is Jorge Soler. 1 for 2. That one hammered but pulled foul. You'll walk. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swung on, popped up left side. And just foul. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. His righty-lefty splits there. That one ripped right center field. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Angels get one with a solo homer. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Back in Anaheim, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across. You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chase Silseth won't go any further tonight. And the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Angels.
Sefferchon taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got it. And there's one down.
Ball inside.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Adele under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score the sac fly, and they now lead by 9.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before he was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 10 and the Angels 1. This is Orioles baseball on the show Minute. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Rico Garcia up and throwing. Povich, a left-hander, also throwing. Outside low, ball 1. Struck him out swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone. Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Westberg fires in time.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman,
Christian Moore getting ready to hit.
Drive.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
That's
Check
a check.
swing,
What do
trying
you
to
got?
hold up, now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Angels go quietly there. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Jeremiah Jackson.
Zephyr John, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
No, that's a ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off left side.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And that's ball 4.
Take
Well,
your
he
base.
opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Ball 1. Ball.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Gunnar Henderson would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. Was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust him.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. 2 on, 2 outs. That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Just missed. Out to short. Handles, throws to first, and that takes care of Alonso. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 11 and the Angels 1. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show. Minute left. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Rico Garcia.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Way outside, ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. 1-1 is fouled off. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
Ball.
On the ground, out to short. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
Out to short. Henderson fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Joe Adele.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adele.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And it's fouled away.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Angels held in check. They trail by double digits, 11-1. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian?
Now pitching for the
Ben
Angels,
Joyce is
number
forced to the mound
44,
after the injury.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
That one pushed foul. And a 1-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's got a chance. And brings it in off the wall.
Outstanding catch right there. I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Ball.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they're on autopilot, leading 11-1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cade Povich.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
In the air, out towards right center. Then there's one down. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The 0-1 on the inside corner for a strike.
Ball one.
Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Next to the Angels, left fielder,
Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward settles underneath it. And there's two down.
up next for the Angels, third baseman, Oswald.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now at the plate, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, and this should do it. The underhand flip, and that'll do it.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
An 11-1 final as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shampi saying so long.